Hello and welcome to Hockey Time on Memory the Video Productions on the
Mike on the wing, centering pass, backhand score!
Go in, Scooter with it, sends it across for Kane, and it's in the net! And they have a power play goal!
Point, big shot, right on, and the glove hit! Neal having words with Campbell, and now Mario steps in there, and now all chaos breaks loose!
Faces to center right, where he is bombed by his teammates from Leonard.
Of course. But it should be a good matchup here, obviously, and something that these two, big game for both of them, big game for the whole Allies team, and as I mentioned, they always butted heads a little bit when they were even teammates, so now going against each other should be an exciting matchup to see if they can get at each other a little bit physically and try to obviously score some goals.
Both teams are coming off losses to Hockey Soda Energy and big defeats. Part of the reason, though, both teams had backup netminders in net tonight. Both goalies, number one, Alves of the Allies, Sisson of Big Knife, both are back. We could see a goaltender's battle tonight.
Definitely. Sisson in the past has given the Allies fits. Alves as well, always a top goalie here in the D1, so it should be a tight battle, and Sisson has been known to carry the team on his back in plenty of games here versus the Allies before.
We'll see who wins out because the Allies have been high scoring. They have 47 goals in just 6 games. Conversely, Big Knife with just 16 in 5 games, so they're a slightly lower scoring team, but that goes back in another storyline, their offense. They're a team that went 7-3 last year, led by a gentleman by the name of Dennis Loper, 15 goals, 10 assists, 25 points. Mr. Loper's not back this season. Has been a huge, obviously, problem for the Big Knife offense. Mike Mazzone does lead their team with 7 goals and 8 points. He's going to have to put up numbers, but we'll see. We haven't seen him out here in warm-ups tonight. Who knows if sometimes he gets here late. We'll see if he's even here. If he's not here, that's going to be a huge, could be a big problem offensively for Big Knife.
Yeah,
but
Loper was certainly the key part of the offense for Big Knife in the past, and without him, they've struggled a little bit, so the other guys have to pick it up here.
Especially Bradigo's a defenseman, but he's an offensive-minded defenseman, isn't he?
Always a very offensive defenseman, loves chopping the onions there and joining the rush, so he certainly will be trying to do that again here today.
All right, it should be a good one. The opening face-off is coming up next. Big Knife and Allies. Tonight's game is brought to you by JD's Pizzeria, Bar and Grill in Southington. They make great pizza, and they have the largest TV in the Southington area. We'll be back with the opening face-off. Allies, Big Knife, coming up next. We are ready for the start of play here from PISA. Again, Dean Cornelio, Evan Marlowe with you here. Allies and Big Knife, the much anticipated matchup for Mike Bradigo, and we are underway. And that's Kelsey with it. Kelsey, the team's leading scorer, slapping, and was blocked. Kelsey already has more points than he did the entire summer session in just 6 games of this fall season, with 10, 9, and 19 points, as opposed to 8, 9, 17 during the summer. He couldn't get a good shot off. He still has the ball, though. Trying to make a move to the middle. Pass across. And a great save by Sisson. Good work there, though, between Kelsey. And that is Chris Santello. Santello's filled in some. He's going to play half the game today. He had the great opportunity against Sisson. Sisson closed the door behind him in the opening minute of play. Big Knife in danger of not making the playoffs this season. They've got 4 points. Only 4 to 7 teams make it. They're currently in 5th, 4 points behind the 4th place team, the Dragons. Santello, that one. Santello will try again. Again, the Allies without a few key players, including Evan Hill with the 12 goals. Koljarowski as well, not playing today. Big Knife with it. Shot on Alves. Closes the door short side. And here comes Blazinski. Blazinski, Mr. All-Purpose for the Allies. He's played every position, as that one was gloved by Sisson. Last broadcast that we did, he had to play net.
I'm very sad that I missed that one.
Well, Blazinski doesn't mind that you missed that one. In his mind, you didn't miss too much, but he tried. He gave a good effort, but his unorthodox style didn't help against Hockey Soda Energy. And that one sent out of the zone.
Both teams happy to have their starting goalies in today. Sisson a big difference maker for Big Knife.
Exactly, because against Hockey Soda Energy, neither team did. And that was a big difference. That might be part of the reason they ran up the score on both teams. Shot deflected wide. Delgado with that opportunity. Delgado with 10 points. He only had 4 all of last season. He's more than doubled his point total in half the games this season. So getting a little more confidence offensively. Sisson will play it to the corner. That's number 10, Braurum. He'll try again up the boards. Pass in the middle. Good chance, and Alves with the stop there on the breakaway opportunity for Matt Savoy. Savoy, 2 goals, 3 points on the season. He had time there, but with 7:50 to go, Alves keeps it a scoreless game with a big save on Matt Savoy. Tripped up on the draw was Zygmunt. Sent through the middle by Kelsey. Played down by Santello. Pass in front. Kelsey pad saves Sisson. One-timer right on Sisson, the big stop.
Sisson making his presence known already with a couple big saves.
88.78 save percentage. Showing why. He made another stop, and look out. Here's a good opportunity. And again, Sisson denies the Allies. And
Sisson has given the Allies fits in the past, multiple games where he almost single-handedly beat the Allies, and starting strong again here today.
Kelsey. And there's a shot by Santello. Another stop. Braurum sends it through the middle to the center stripe and dumped back in by Santello. Trying to get a backhand off, he does, and Sisson the stop. Okay, I take that back. It was a goal by Kelsey. Sisson looked like he had it under him, and Kelsey puts it in to give the Allies the lead.
Tough to see from this angle through some traffic, but Kelsey finally gets on the board as Sisson can't stop that one after a couple miraculous saves to keep it a shutout to that point.
6:33 to go, and it's 1-0. Allies. Kelsey is 11th. Team leaders are Evan Hill and Curran, Brian Curran. They both have 12. So scoring pretty well spread out for the Allies, who are off to one of their best starts in history of the team. That's Bradigo right there. Bradigo taking his time. Bradigo, again, as we mentioned earlier, he's really had some fun with Delgado, the Allies captain, and the rest of the Allies. As a former team member here, won a championship with him. Took a season off, couldn't get a spot back. Joins Big Knife, and now the eagerly anticipated rematch.
The return of the Sunday showstopper, Mike Bradigo.
And Alves twice denies Jeremy Zygmunt. Zygmunt has 2 assists on the season, so close to his first goal. And Evan, it looks like you're going to be relieved here.
Thank God, my arm's tired already.
Pulling double duty, just like Mr. Blazinski. You're the all-purpose guy of this organization. And that one rolls in on goal. Alves the stop. So, Allies win the draw. Pass ahead, Delgado. Delgado over the line. Cuts wide, shot blocked. And then the other way. That was Anjanette Rieger. Delgado sends it out of the zone. Bradigo looks up. Cycles back. Nice look, but it's broken up. Good stick lift there. Under 5 minutes to go, first period. Allies 1-0 on a goal by Kelsey. Big Knife trying to answer Alves. Can't cover as they work it away from him. Savoy trying to get away from Delgado. He does. Savoy down low. Jones up top to the point. That was Bradigo. Savoy shoots, blocked by Delgado. Alves plays it to the corner. Savoy off the boards, behind the net. Jones. Here's Blazinski. Stopped by Sisson. Bradigo. Blazinski tried to work the ball from him. Nice pass up to Savoy. Savoy was looking across for Jones. Jones plays it back. 3:50 to play, first period. Delgado knocks the ball down. He's got Kelsey with him. Goes into the corner. And that was one too many moves. Big Knife broke that up, but there's Kelsey again. Kelsey. Nice play off the boards. Shot was stopped at the defense. Played off the wall. Kelsey. At the line. Too much stick handling. It's Curran. He takes the shot. Curran. Deflected in front. And Sisson able to keep it out of there. 2.5 to go. The Allies have won the last 4 matchups against this Big Knife team. Big Knife, though, finished 7-3 last year. But again, without the leading scorer from last season, Mr. Loper, it's done serious damage to their offense.
The story of Big Knife was Loper and Sisson. With Loper doing most of the scoring and Sisson keeping the games close. And now with Loper not there, Big Knife really struggling so far this season.
One-timer blocked.
Especially with Sisson missing games.
Right. And then having to put a backup in last game against Hockey Soda Energy. That was a 12-3 rout. But to their defense, they've only given up 24 goals all season. 12 was to Hockey Soda Energy with a backup goaltender. Shows you how much Sisson means to the team. Didn't get much on that one. Final minute and a half of the first period. Savoy. Shot. Oh, rebound. They couldn't put it home. Also noticeably missing for Big Knife tonight, we should mention, is their leading scorer. We already mentioned Loper, who wasn't there because he didn't return. Mike Mazzone. Don't see him. Mazzone normally wearing number 32. He's got 7 of the team's 16 goals and unable to make it. Apparently today, under a minute to play, first period. Shot, they score. That's a great shot by, of all players,
There
Mr.
he is,
Bradigo.
Mr. Bradigo.
So that one is about as sweet as they come for the former ally. So all the talking that he did, he backs it up with a long bomb, long shot from
Sure, he's
just
very happy
inside the
about
center
that
line.
one.
And it's
Sunday
1-1.
showstopper Mike Bradigo. Back at it. A big goal for him. Certainly, like you said, something he's been looking forward to for a long time.
Well, I'm sure he'll be talking about that just like he sent all those messages in previous week or two, Evan.
Have many Photoshop pictures about that goal.
Walking in, shot over the net. Final 20. That's Savoy. Savoy's got a man at the net, tries to find him, he hit a skate. Shot wide on the other end by Blazinski, who has 6 goals, 12 points on the season, and time runs out in the first period. So back and forth they went, but despite not having Mr. Mazzone, Big Knife has hung tough. Second period underway, and Big Knife with a late goal by Bradigo in the final minute has tied the game. And that one
by Kelsey off the post there.
shots in the first period were 14-9 favoring the Allies. Sorry about
Strong work
that,
by
Evan.
Sisson, no problem. Strong work by Sisson, of course, as we mentioned. Giving this a 1-1 game and a huge goal by Bradigo. We talked a lot about the offensive struggles of Big Knife, so
Right.
not only for Bradigo personally, but for a struggling offensive team to tie it up late in the first. A really big goal there for Bradigo.
Savoy poked by Santello. Kelsey's back to help out. And here's Kern and Kelsey, 2 guys they want on the offense, but a good play by Bradigo, recognizing that and knocking it away. And he'll do it again as Santello tried to get an opportunity. Now it's 3-on-1 the other way. Bradigo in the middle, Savoy fanned on it, gets another opportunity, and the whistle. Bradigo creating a lot on that
Bradigo,
exchange.
always a very offensive defenseman. Jordan Rush there. And making another chance there for a Big Knife offensively. A little 3-on-1 opportunity.
Face off. It's controlled by Big Knife. Jones. Slapper, and that's deflected. Wide the net. Allies having trouble clearing here.
A little bit of a sloppy game so far. It seems
Yeah.
like neither team really controlling the puck too well so far.
And that one hits the official, Donnie Livesey, right to Big Knife defenseman and out of the zone. Sent back, smart play. That's Steve Michaud. Michaud wearing number 8. It's ahead to Jones. Turned over. 2 minutes into the second period, game tied 1-1. Watrous sends across. Rieger. Sisson, the stick save. Zygmunt. Delgado steps up, intercepts that. Delgado on his backhand. Delgado had the open opportunity there to take the shot. Looked for Blazinski. Delgado again.
Delgado, one of the few guys on the Allies with more assists than goals, and you see it there. He's looking pass first.
Unlike Mr. Hill, who his stats are rather slanted in one particular direction.
Good pitching record.
Delgado off for a change. Santello on. That's Watrous. Watrous, I think that was intended for Blazinski. Lifts the stick. Out of the zone by Braurum. Savoy couldn't get around the defense of Santello. Pass across. Blazinski smartly back. Santello has to regroup. Across. Slapper by Blazinski. Side the net. 7.5 to go. Change behind the play for the Allies. 2 players off. Creating an odd man situation down low. That bounces by Curran. Backhanded off the glove. Anticipating that. Santello 3-on-2. Kelsey plays it off the wall, behind the net. Braurum tried to center, nobody there except the Allies' defense, Santello. And here's Curran. Curran has Kelsey across. Now they switch sides. Curran splits the D, comes in, pad save, Sisson.
Sisson, a big goalie with some big pads, really hard to beat down low.
Pass up for Kelsey. One-timer right on, another pad save. Again, that shot low, just as you alluded to, Evan, and
another
just fixed the
strong
layout.
kick save there by Sisson.
Michaud gets it deep. 6 minutes to play, second period. Game tied at 1, both goals in the first period. Here's Curran. Curran trying to put the Allies ahead. Sisson has an answer. Savoy, as Delgado hops off the bench. Savoy knocked down, looks like he's hurt, slow to get up. Kelsey and Bradigo. Good little battle there. Bradigo calling for it. Excuse me, Kelsey calling for it. Kelsey will turn around and get the shot off, and he missed high glove side.
Nice look there from Kelsey, just missing that glove side, had Sisson beat.
Delgado with the keep in, and he hit the wrong net over the out of play, and Bradigo, for a moment, thought he was an ally and got it back to Delgado at the point.
Right in the thick of things, as you would expect.
Joey didn't mind that, though, gave him the opportunity. We would have given Bradigo the assist just for ha-has.
Having flashbacks. He's certainly, not that he passed too much to Joey when he was on the team, but once in a while he, by mistake, would give it to him.
When we walked in today on the sign-in sheet, somebody had written, quote-unquote, dead meat next to Joey Delgado's name.
I wonder who it could have been.
Yeah, nobody has owned up to that, however, but we can suspect.
He may be going towards the net there.
Allies the other way, could be a 3-on-2. Delgado trying to split the D, the offensive-minded defenseman suddenly, now that he's got some goals for himself here. Sisson easily plays that one aside. That one off of Rieger. Blazinski in there as well for the Allies. Now Bradigo the other way. Bradigo over the center line and the blue line. That shot blocked. Delgado. Rieger try to give it back to Delgado. Delgado chases it down. Watched by Jones. Bradigo pleading for a penalty against Delgado on a trip. Livesey, the official, will have none of that.
Wouldn't expect anything less from Bradigo and Delgado.
3-on-2, Allies. Shot. Jones, Sisson trying to instruct his defense not to let him walk in. Can't blame him since he's usually under siege down here.
Doing a valiant effort so far, keeping this a 1-1 game, but certainly could use some help in front of him.
That shot, stop, rebound. Right out to Rieger. Her shot was deflected. Down low. Bradigo. Nice play off the wall. Shot wide, Alves keeps it behind the net. Now it squirts out in front. Bradigo. Clearly Bradigo's the quarterback here of this team.
He's been controlling a lot of the play, especially, like you said, with Mazzone gone. He needs to be a big part of not only the defense, but the offense.
Exactly, under just over 3 minutes to go. Second period. That shot one-timer right on, missed the net, and opportunity, Sisson knocked it aside before Kelsey, who's got it now, top the circle, winding and shooting. Slap shot right on goal. Sisson, the glove save, and he covers.
Sisson
before.
very strong down low, showing some nice glove work as well there that time. And a good look from Kelsey.
Allies at 4-1-1. Right now, they're just 1 point ahead of the third and fourth place teams, who each have 8 points. So it's a battle between 2, 3, and 4. Backhand right on Sisson, right in the chest, and he played it to the corner.
When it's that tight, you got to beat the teams below you. And Big Knife, one of the lesser teams in the league right now.
Oh, quick shot right on that one.
Sisson keeping it tied.
Wow, the official missed a penalty there. Both of them will go. That's a good call. That's a good call. The low official missed the initial high stick, which went to Kelsey's head.
And then him and Zygmunt getting into it a little afterwards as well. As Sisson says, can't help it that he's 6'5", 375 pounds. A big boy
So
there,
true.
Jeremy Zygmunt. I don't know if those are exact stats, but they certainly look close.
Well, they don't mind taking Kelsey off the floor, though. That's not a bad exchange
Not
for,
bad
the,
exchange
for
at
Big
all
Knife.
For Big Knife, exactly.
Shot never got through. Curran trying to work it away. He could not. Shot from the point came from 13. Talbot. Bradigo. Delgado shouting encouragement to his former teammate from the bench. I think Blazinski was trying to throw him off a little bit. As he was calling for the ball just like he is now from Curran. Curran intercepted by Bradigo. Nice safe play. Bradigo leaves it in the corner. Savoy. Oh, and got away from Bradigo.
Chance there
Curran.
for Bradigo, bounced over his stick.
Curran, the shot glove save. Rebound try. Sisson got a pad on it and worked away.
Santello officially over the allotted half game that Joey Delgado promised
Oh,
us.
Delgado owes him extra money. He gets overtime pay now for
Exactly.
being out there. Minute 10 to play in the second period, and we get the whistle. 20 seconds remaining on the coincidental penalties to Kelsey and Zygmunt.
Allies with some strong chances here, some good looks in tight, but Sisson once again staying strong. I've seen this a game before with the Allies struggling to beat Sisson.
I think a big reason they're 2 and 3 right now. They have a lot of games to play. They've played the least in the league. So the fact that they're only 4 points out of a playoff spot, I think he's a big reason.
Certainly the case.
Pass across. Curran there. Curran. Fan on it. Blazinski. The shot in front. Broke that up and sends it down the deck. Under 45 to go. Both players have to wait for a whistle, so their penalties are over, but they got to wait as it's already even strength out there. Blazinski got the arms extended. He's fortunate that wasn't, and a shot right on.
Refs letting him play here Sunday.
Sisson expected that, got a pat on it. Sent to the Allies line. Under 20 to go. Delgado fumbling with it in his own zone. Gets it to Watrous. Delgado with one last rush perhaps. 5 seconds to go. Going to get the shot off. He does, but it's wide, and time is going to run out in the second period. So another good one. But Sisson the story.
Sisson the story for sure. Keeping it a 1-1 game here after 2.
Back with the start of third period action. Shots in the second favor the Allies again. 12-8, two-period total. 26-17 favoring the Allies. And really, Evan, at this point, clearly the Allies have controlled the play, but I think it's just a case of trying to solve Dan Sisson.
Yeah, 26 shots, as you mentioned, and many of them good looks. Out of the 17 for
Right.
Big Knife, you know, not exactly the point-blank chances that Allies had, so not the same caliber of save, but both goalies keeping it down to 1-goal game right now. Sisson, certainly the difference.
Curran walking in, and good opportunity there for Watrous. Again, couldn't solve Sisson. Here's Kelsey on his backhand. Backhand is the hardest shot to judge. Goes to his forehand. Watrous, shot on, and Sisson makes it look easy. Gets the glove out, no rebound.
Swallowed up, nice and easy. He's making some tough saves look pretty easy too. Real big goalie, and he uses his body very nicely. Takes up a lot of that net. Shows some strong glove work as well.
I don't think he's afraid to move guys out of the front of the net either.
That's for sure. He's a feisty goaltender. Not afraid to yell at his team in front of him either. Let them know what they're doing wrong.
Watrous just put that one wide, and absolutely. I mean, I don't think he gets a good look at many shots. That makes it easy to stop because he doesn't let guys stand in front of him.
It's true. Clear lanes means he's not screened at least.
Kelsey, as Bradigo was on him for a moment and then backed off. Kelsey again. Sisson got a stick on it. Not much on that from Kelsey. Curran. Again, one of the team leaders in goals. With 12. Watrous the shot. Snared by Mr. Sisson.
There's that nice flashing glove hand of Dan Sisson. Something we've seen a couple times here today.
That 88%, 88.88% has got to be up to at least 90 now. And
creeping up the board.
So, you know, surprisingly, he allows 4 goals a game on average. You wouldn't know it thus far.
4 goals a game and 88 and climbing save percentage. He's certainly getting a lot of shots against him each game.
That does help the numbers. Allies win it all the way back. Alves, whose GAA is 4.8. Last season, he was more than a goal against better. He had 3.67 goals against. Now he's 4.8 through 5 games. So he's allowed a few more this season. We're going to try and solve him there, and Alves says no. Right off the shoulder and over the net. Good stop there by him.
Alves certainly one of the strong goalies in the league as well. Just hasn't really needed to show his skills off quite so much here today.
Got a good team in front of him, so that he doesn't mind that. Savoy. And Talbot gives a look, sends it down.
I'm just happy that since the last time I've been here, Julio has finally got rid of that terrible Duke jersey that he used to wear. Moved on to bigger and brighter things, a real-life Allies jersey.
He's moving up in the world. They finally gave him a contract extension, apparently. And
He's on the team for about 4 seasons and still wearing a Duke jersey. But they got him an Allies jersey finally.
Lazinski. 3-man rush for Big Knife.
Big Knife, not too many chances here since the first, really not any memorable ones at all, but all it takes is one goal and their goalie's keeping it a tie game here.
Talbot had a nice battle with Brarum there. And the ball comes back to the defenseman, Brarum, but picked up Santello. Looks like he's staying the whole game here.
Looks like he might make it, apparently. Whoever he had to beat.
He didn't get a half-game contract. He got a 1-game contract after his performance in the first half of the game. So
maybe Joey was impressed by the first period and let him stay.
Delgado extended it, doubled the offer to a full game. Looks like there's a penalty
there. It was Santello who dropped his stick, and then Savoy whacked it away, and that'll be a penalty every time. A easy call there for the referee is Savoy knocking the stick of Santello that was already loose on the ground even farther in the corner. So unsportsmanlike interference, delay a game, not sure what they call that, but I sure know it's a penalty.
Unsportsmanlike is the official call. So maybe the Allies need this man advantage to get that lead. We'll see.
Here as
be a nice time for them to capitalize.
Halfway through the third, as I mentioned, Big Knife hanging around. Allies need to take care of business here, and here is a big opportunity for them on the power play.
It's funny, the Allies, some trouble, all the goals they have, their one tie is against Cocoa Waffle, which has a 1-4-1 record, so clearly, probably another big game by that goalie, and they only have 1 win, 1 tie, and the 1 tie is against the Allies. So this would be a tie for Big Knife would be like a victory for them today.
Certainly, yes.
Without Mazzone.
And as you mentioned, pretty jumbled up after hockey soda in the standings, so Allies could certainly use the win to give themselves a little bit of breathing room. In a game that they have certainly controlled so far.
Delgado to Curran, and Sisson knocked it away with his stick.
Sisson strong with the stick, strong with the gloves, strong with the pads. Where do you beat him? That's what the Allies are trying to figure out right now.
Well, right now they don't have any traffic in front, so they're going to make it very easy. Now we have Kelsey in front. He's setting a screen. Curran, that was a great opportunity right there for Curran. As on the rebound, he was trying to put it short side. Couldn't finish it off. Delgado. 35 to go on the man advantage. Delgado the return pass, and he scores! So, Delgado a power play goal, and Bradigo may have had to laugh in the second period.
With Bradigo on the penalty kill. As he takes a knee in disgust right now. And a big goal for Joey Delgado. Finally deciding to shoot the puck. And it was the quick shot by Delgado as Sisson was moving to his right that was finally able to beat him, sneaking in down low.
Now we hear some more banter from a timeout for Big Knife as the Allies take a 2-1 lead for Delgado. It's his 4th of the campaign, 11 points. So, again, offensive explosion for him after a season of 1 goal and 3 assists.
Making up for Bradigo being gone, perhaps, as a offensive defenseman, rather.
As much as Bradigo talked and called him dead meat and whatever and was sending some friendly banter back and forth, you can't tell me that Joey didn't want that.
Oh, definitely. Joey's very happy about that one. Especially if that holds on to be the winner, which right now it is the difference maker in a 2-1 game. And so far from what we've seen, very little offense from Big Knife. A 1-goal lead might be enough here, even with 6 minutes left.
And surprisingly, that shot beats Sisson low. We've been talking about all game where he's been strong low. It looked like it went 5-hole on Sisson.
He was just a little late getting to his right and didn't quite get his pads down in time. Like you mentioned, he's been so strong down low especially. A little surprising to see, but Joey Delgado's certainly happy about it.
Allies trying to keep it up with Kelsey. The Allies are a team that have peppered their opponents. They average about 8 goals a game. So to see this, they have 47 goals in 6 games. So
missing Hill, obviously,
Right.
one of their top scorers, but still, even without him, plenty of firepower on the team. And 2 goals, a low number for them, no matter who they're missing.
nice pass by Delgado to Kelsey. Curran shoots. And that may have been deflected, but it missed the net. It was a good breakout by Delgado. Curran and Kelsey work so well together. Curran's open. Delgado finds him. The one-touch pass. Kelsey it wide. Curran. Bradigo back there, as is the defenseman Brarum. Kelsey. Savoy. Looking for a penalty. Not sure what he was looking for there, as that one gets deflected into the bench area, penalty box area. With 4:59 to play, third period. Dean Cornelio, Evan Marlowe with you here, and Jason Chassie doing the tough work behind the camera. We don't give him enough credit, so certainly deserves it. Evan stepped in for the period as well.
I did it for about
doing all-purpose work.
Almost the first, and certainly my arm hurt from that. So
yeah, we had to bring in the
God bless
relief.
him for that.
And he's done well through the middle innings and in the late stages of this one. Trying to close the deal for us. Blazinski in a foot race, won by Brarum, over to Bradigo. Bradigo with 2 allies going his way. Looking for Savoy. It's Blazinski. Blazinski at the line. Blue line shoots it wide. Rebound came right on in front. Rieger was there, couldn't get a stick on it. The other way, that shot, stick save Alves on the opportunity by Brian Jones. And Alves had to be alert.
Dangerous play there.
Talbot bidding for any sort of goal he could get, even on his own netminder. And Alves got the glove on it. 4:04 to play.
Allies almost creating more offense on their own goalie than Big Knife has so far here in the third. That may have been the best chance of the period for them.
Walking in, and a good play by Talbot to knock the ball away. Talbot, that went off of Jones. The ball goes right in front. Alves the stop on the big man in front, Zygmunt. Blazinski the other way. Sisson the stop. Alves might have got an assist if Blazinski finished that off.
Yeah, Alves
After
hasn't
making
been
a good
tested
stop.
too many times, but comes up big there and then able to clear it on down for Blazinski with a good chance on the other end.
It was the second time Talbot, that time it went off a Big Knife player, but Talbot tried to clear at this end, and they were fortunate that one didn't find its way through to tie it. Santello, the shot up high. One of the few that has gone up high on Sisson, but already the tall goaltender, all he's got to do is stand there. Off the boards. Off of Blazinski. Brarum. Broke up by Santello. Bradigo not on the floor right now. With under 3 minutes to go, I'm surprised.
Big Knife needs some offense from somebody somehow soon. As time is ticking away and they have not had too many chances all day.
And they've already used their timeout. That rolls in on Alves. Watrous with 2 Big Knife players in pursuit of him.
Dangerous play there behind his own net by Watrous, especially this late in the game.
And Bradigo's back out, as we anticipated. Nice pass down low. Pretty soon, He might think about taking a few opportunities himself, hoping to tie the game. He doesn't want to lose this much anticipated matchup. He's a feisty guy.
He will be fighting to the last minute here, trying to get himself a goal, another goal, tie this game up.
Broken up by Delgado. Curran walks in, backhands. Sisson the stop, keeping it a 1-goal contest. And again, he holds the short side. He wasn't sure where the ball was, I don't think. He still remains down.
Not sure
Not
if he may have been
banged up a
hurt
little
or
bit.
something on that play. A little slow to move from his position, but eventually he does get up here.
Minute 20 to go.
See if Big Knife does pull Sisson soon.
Kelsey, Curran in
Maybe
front of
an
the
extra
net.
attacker will help.
Kelsey intended for Curran. It goes over to Watrous. Watrous tells Delgado back. Watrous plays it down low. Kelsey content to waste some time. The Allies need to be careful. You don't want to get 3 guys caught deep with a 1-goal lead, and that's
No need for D to rush on down there, but
50 seconds to play. Savoy. Curran got it away from him. Bradigo down there. Looks like he's frustrated, almost as if they're conceding here with 30 to go. He may get one more chance if Brarum plays it to him. Brarum has it. Final 20. Curran keeps it deep. Kelsey, I don't know that Big Knife's going to get another shot. Delgado, 10 to play. Smart play off the wall. Sisson covers. 5 seconds left. And it's going to be nearly impossible to get a shot off from having the face-off in their own end. So
strong work here by the Allies at the end of the game, keeping the pressure on. Big Knife unable to even pull their goalie here. And they certainly could have used the extra attackers. Not too much offense from them today. In the end, Allies prevail.
So it was a good one.
Let's do it. We gotta stand here.
Film
Okay.
handshakes of Bradigo first.
Teams shake hands. Bradigo and Delgado. The Big Knife without Mike Mazzone. We already talked about who they lost last season, a 25-point man. And they kept it close. They kept it tight, a 1-goal game until the last few minutes.
Definitely a valiant effort by Sisson, something that we've seen before from him. And Allies eventually able to crack through for 2. And thankfully for them, they played enough offense and only gave up 1 where 2 was enough because it's hard to beat Sisson.
It was a power play at the end that helped them as Matt Savoy went off for unsportsmanlike.
Yep.
And that was the only power play of the game.
Simple play, too. He just whacked the stick away.
Right.
And then ends up coming back to haunt him as
A
Joey
frustration.
Delgado, a very happy man now after getting that big game winner.
It's only convenient that our memory video productions director here gets the game-winning goal. I don't know if the fix was in
I
tonight,
think it might
but
be. You know. He
I'm
knows a
not
lot of
sure,
people around
so-
here. I know that much. So some questions will be raised.
especially by Bradigo.
I'm sure
there'll be-
Bradigo will have some conspiracy theories about this as
There
well.
will be more banter going back and forth. This is only just the beginning. More to come. So that's going to wrap it up from here for Evan Marlowe, Jason Chassie. I'm Dean Cornelio. Good night from Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. Once again, the final. Allies improved to 5-1-1 with a 2-1 win here over Big Knife. Good night, everybody.